Hi there, as usual it's me, just a voiceover. You are watching Review Machines, and here we have two newest quads launching. The other day we made a review of Launching X-Wolf 700 quad. If you haven't seen it, check it. Launching is a new ATV brand, but currently they are trying to get their place on the market in many countries, including the US and Canada. Today we are going to make the hardest tests of the quads and look at the construction. But first of all, please consider subscribing the channel, it's very important for us. Thank you. Unlike X-Wolf model, this time Launching tried to make the simplest and affordable quads. For those who need just a simple and reliable transport for work and recreational purposes. On the other hand, these quads look quite well to my mind. A bit reserved, but the whole design is neat and attractive. Now I just want to have a brief ride for the very first impressions, and then we will proceed to look into the construction. Today the professional rider Max takes part in our tests, so they are going to be very tough. While we are having the first rides, I'd like to say a few words about the manufacturer. Actually, Launching is a huge Chinese factory that makes numerous vehicles, motorbikes, scooters, industrial machines and so on. They even make some parts for BMW cars. And now they decided to start producing ATVs. And so far, they are actually not bad. Launching tries to make affordable but capable quads that will be able to compete with famous brands. Let's have a stop and look closer at the construction. It's raining cats and dogs, but the weather can't stop us. So here it is, the utility ATV Launching TRV 350. The length is 1940 mm, the width is 1095. It's equipped with 19 HP, 271cc engine with water cooling system. There is a drive shaft to the rear axle. The gearbox has a low range. There is an independent suspension at the front, and the solid axle with a spring from behind. We have here hydraulic disc brakes. Under the seat there is an air filter and the battery. The display is very simple, but with a bright backlight. The winch comes complete with the quad. There is full set of lights, headlamps, running lights, stop signals and blinkers. There are 12 volts and USB sockets, front and rear trunks, even a cup holder. Let's get it started. It sounds well, not annoying. The gearbox works properly. And now it's time to have a proper ride on it. Let's go! We have tested numerous various quads, and this one is definitely one of the best. The decent torquey engine works so good for 300cc, it feels as if it was more. The build quality is also decent, it goes without any annoying sounds. It's good at handling and brakes properly. As to the suspension, it may seem a bit hard, but on the whole it works well, especially for riding together with the passenger. So far I can't find here any drawbacks, but let's have a look at the cheaper Launching quad. It's called Launching Overrun 200. It's equipped with 17 HP, carburetor, 180cc engine with air cooling. There is a chain drive, 22-inch wheels with the steel discs, the independent suspension at the front and solid axle from behind. The display is even simpler, small but with a bright backlight. There is a glow box under the seat. The front and rear trunks, full set of headlamps and lights. Let's start the engine. It sounds like a regular small quad, nothing special. Well, let's have a ride. On the whole, it also produces a decent impression of a so-called working horse. It's hardly able to provide some insane emotions, but it's a good, simple and affordable utility quad. The simple air-cooled engine should be quite reliable, but it's a matter of time, obviously. For all that, it's still able to provide some fun if you want. The suspension is simple and rather hard. Besides, the rear axle jumps on the hammocks a little bit. On the whole, it's a decent affordable quad, good working horse for everyday use. By the way, both quads can't go with passengers. The Outlander doesn't have much room, so it's quite tight here with the passenger. But on a 300cc quad it's comfortable. The suspension seemed hard while driving alone, but with a passenger it feels softer. Before going off-roading, let's test our quads on asphalt. These quads are definitely not dragsters, but it will be interesting to check their maximum speed. As we can see, 200cc model goes at 57 km/h maximum speed. Now let's test 300cc quad. This ATV is definitely faster. As we can see, its speedometer shows 90 km/h, but according to the GPS it's less. So the real maximum speed is about 84 km/h. Well, let's get back to the woods. Here we have a cross-country route with numerous hammocks and roughnesses. I'm driving 200cc model and max 300 model. These conditions are close to the ideal for these quads. They are cut out for such forest roads. They are compact, lightweight and maneuverable. It's so fun to drive them here. But they are not only for fun. Each of the quads has a tow hitch and a socket for a trailer. And with a trailer, these machines are able to do a lot of work in various areas, hunting, fishing, farming and so on. Meantime, we are facing severe off-roading. Let's dive straight into it. But before that, we should lower the pressure of the wheels. Actually, on these compact quads, it's always easier to go around the obstacle than drive into it. On the other hand, I like to go off-roading on such quads. The matter is, they are lightweight, and it's always possible to pull them out of any dirt without any help. Besides, due to the solid rear axle and lightweight, they are quite capable in dirt. Just push the throttle and keep the handles tight. In the hardest places, you may swing the quad with the weight of your body, and it will go everywhere. Just like here on your screens. And here we see the difference between these two models. As we can see, I got stuck here, but 300cc quad goes here without any difficulties. The drive shaft is better in dirt than the chain drive. That's the reason, I think. Besides, it has a low range in the gearbox, so on the whole it's better for going in dirt. On the other hand, 200cc model is a lighter, and I easily pull it out and proceed moving, slow and sure. As a matter of fact, we even don't need a winch here for this quad. And now I think it's high time to speak about the prices. Launching Overland 280 costs about $3,500, and 300cc model with a winch and 24-inch wheels costs about $4,500. Let's call today, my friends. Thanks for having a ride with us. Please post your comments, what you think of these quads. Consider subscribing the channel if you liked this video. Stay with us, there will be many more interesting materials here. Goodbye.